Alright, so this is our first episode of Advanced Redraw tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to copy such perspective typed images. Now, first, let me write some text on it. I'm gonna do the vertical type text tool and just type some Japanese. Now, I just used an already made action which is basically stroke action. So now it is like this. Okay, so I'm going to rasterize it now. Rasterize layer style, background. I'm gonna copy it. Now the background is copied, and now I'm going to merge the Japanese text with the background copy. So it is a separate layer in itself, like this. Okay, so now we're going to redraw it. First, we'll go to filter, vanishing point. Now we're going to set the vanishing point. It is, as far as I know, it's very easy. Now we are going to use the create frame tool here. You can see its shortcut is C, and now mark the vanishing points. So here you need to be very careful while marking the points as to not ruin the perspective. And it's then, well, I think I ruined it a bit. Well, never mind. And now what we're going to do is the stamp tool here. I'm going to take a clone from here and now place it here. Well, the bad thing about it is we can zoom like use we can zoom in with the shortcuts, and well, the perspective is a bit bad, but well, what can I do? It's like the author has done something. Like as you can see, the author has not properly not maintained the constant line width. As you can see here, as you can see, like here the lines are thin and here the lines are thick, and then thick and thick. So we can't read out properly. But well, let's do the thing. I'm going to set the reference point again and do it. Well, it might not turn out as expected, but what can we do? The author didn't maintain the consistency of the lines which it was he was supposed to. Alright, and here you're almost done. Okay. Now one thing now this almost looks perfect, doesn't it? Well, it does, but as you can see there are still some add points which we might be able to correct with using the simple tools. I guess, yeah, we can, but it's too much of a hassle to do. And I'm just going to use the tools, the brush tools to correct them a bit. I'm not going to do a proper redraw because this is just a tutorial which I'm telling you guys, and I don't actually need to redraw it. Yeah, if you're going to become a pro redrawer, you should always make some shortcuts and learn to use shortcut because it makes the work faster. You should get a redrawing, whatever shortcut sheet downloaded from the Photoshop website and learn it. So it's easier to redraw very hard redrawings in a short amount of time. In fact, I am able to kind of like typeset very fast because of it and redraw through very fast. Well, this is almost done too, but what can we do about the color differences here? Never mind. I'm just going to redraw these few lines and we are done. This almost looks perfect, and now to make it a bit proper, give it we are using a spot healing tool to make it proper bit. And then just to let's make it perfect. Now it almost looks perfect. Right. Yeah, it does almost looks perfect, but not to the point because there are a bit inconsistent inconsistencies here and there. Like, let's again reference the actual image. As you can see, this one is a bit. Let's make a separate layer. I'm going to show you with the color. Alright, so right, if we see this and this, will what here and here, we will see that they are not straight. They are a bit like this. Let me copy the layer and show you how they are. They are a bit inclined. Well, well, never mind the extra layer. They are a bit inclined if I see it correctly. That's why we weren't able to redraw it properly. Let me just try again. You will be able to see the angle differences here if I place them side to side. As you can see here, there is a 2 pixel difference in the inclination. See, I haven't made a mistake or anything. There's a 2 pixel inclination, and And the next one, it's again straight. So it's kinda, I mean, the image that is not perfect, so we cannot do anything. And yeah, well, that's the gist of it. We can do similar thing for this here too, but let's just do it, right? So again, filter vanishing point. You're gonna make a separate vanishing point for here. Well, one thing to know is the vanishing point. It actually creates a plane with the grids. Like suppose I draw a box here, it creates a grid. But here we can see that we don't have a grid and it actually is in red color. If you can see it, it actually is in red color. That means that our image or the selection we have done is not an actual plane. It's a forced plane. It doesn't have a coordinate. If you study maths, every plane has a equation. But the plane we are using here, the red one, doesn't have the equation of plane. But such planes like this, it also doesn't have a coordinate. No, I mean equation. But planes like this, as you can see, it has the equation of plane like this. So that's basically the gist of it. This is also reason why we were not able to redraw it properly. Now I'm gonna make another plane again. Again, as you can see, we are not getting a proper equation of the plane, so it's kind of messed up, right? We're gonna use, well, sir, let's select it from here, and this shit is again messed up. We're gonna take the reference from this tube light. Well, the tube light is a bit small according to Photoshop. That is, well, what can we do? Just use the reference, whatever. Well, this is basically we are using the tool for our use, so we can't complain too much. And you can't even blame me for not telling you guys properly or not able to read drawing properly. But this is the best I can do right now. You might be able to improve yourself using the tools I showed you. Okay, alright. Well, the here it's a bit messed up, but what can I do? Well, that's it. Well, and if I'm going to like place English text over it, it won't be visible, I guess. I will just try to hide the inconsistencies with the English text. Well, it won't be much, but it does the job. Now looking perfect. Right. Well, that's it. Well, we have met up here to Panda, I guess. I probably use the tool here. Now this is going messy again. Well, that's not. It looks perfect, but it is not perfect. If a user or a reader is going to read it through with a small image, like so, he won't actually be able to tell the difference or point out your mistakes. And that's it for the video. And I have vanishing. We can do another thing with vanishing point, which is important in the new drawing and typesetting. I'm going to tell it in the next video if I make one. Well, I'll definitely make one because I know. And don't complain about my voice. I can't speak English properly. English is not my native tongue and such. But well, I am fluent in typing in English, chatting. But an introvert, so I can't talk properly and stutter here and there. And I guess I'm not suited for speaking English because my voice, like the neck, the whatever is in neck or whatever the vocal cord is. Well, shit happens. Bye bye till the next video.